how difficult is it to stage a biographical play?
I think it's really difficult. Just kidding. There's more answer. I think that there's something, at least in the writing of it, that is like it's the blessing and the curse, right? Like that there is a real person that people who people have some sort of preconceived notion about, especially here, less so in America, just because fewer people knew who she was. But so you're sort of dealing with someone's anticipation of what the play is going to be or what it should be or what it should be saying about this person. So like that. But then the exciting thing is to get to disrupt that in some way. And so like in a way, knowing what your audience is coming in expecting and is in some ways fun and easier. Like I think that the play isn't strictly a biography, but I also think that the biographical details of her life create the form of the play. I feel like from my job, it was nice to have something real to be inspired by, but I think that you have the harder end of that because you have to deal with the image of her that exists and sort of like this, like her face, her hair, her like the statues that are around town, and so like how it seems like it's actually more difficult for you to stage.
I really enjoy it. I like anything that's got rules. Do you know what I mean? Like I love it's why I love genre. Because I think you just get to be like, there is an expectation, and particularly in this country, there is like such an expectation of the kind of historical drama, the period drama, you know, there are blogs written about costume details or, you know, whatever, like we're absolutely obsessed with the past, and there's something so delicious about this play and about this story about a woman who told her own selective history and the imaginative process of like occupying, was it like Conrad called, you know, like the white spaces on the map, you know, like we know where she went sometimes, but where was she the rest of the time? And that doesn't need to be like a literal telling. Is really fun because then you get to be like, well, we get to be anachronistic and have fun and play and, you know, all the things we've talked about. But also I think that I have like a sort of healthy distance from MARYS Seacole. She's not part of my cultural history. So actually I was sort of able to look at her as being actually more of a three-dimensional figure where I'm like, well, a photo is literally just one side. So yeah, I'm finding it surprisingly delightful, but also, you know, watch this space. Yeah.
I'm sure that there are going to be some people that are going to come to the show wanting it to be like A Man for All Seasons, but MARYS Seacole, you know? And like, that's like a valid desire to have like someone that is part of your cultural history, like wanting to have them sort of celebrated in the way that you've seen other sort of historical characters celebrated. But I also am excited that it feels, to me, a little bit more relevant to both the younger audience, but also to people who are excited to think about things in new and different ways, which feels like everyone after this pandemic, everyone's like, let's just like, get me out of my house, let me think about something different for once, besides like, what am I gonna make for dinner or how many times I've washed a dish today. So I'm excited for that aspect of it, and that someone else is doing a traditional biopic of MARYS Seacole, so we don't have to do that.
Good luck to them.
Yeah.